Saudi King Abdullah lifestyle. Ever ponder the life of a king? Explore the sumptuous realm of Saudi Arabia's King Abdullah, where extravagant palaces, a fleet of private planes, and unmatched wealth define day-to-day existence. Discover the incredible way of life led by this contemporary monarch, for his magnificent homes, his magnanimous donations. What aspect of a king's royal existence most intrigues you, and how does he strike a balance between responsibility and indulgence? From 2005 until his death in 2015, King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz Al Saud was the monarch of Saudi Arabia. He was well known for his enormous riches, power, and unmatched level of luxury in his way of life. King Abdullah was one of the richest people on the planet, and his day-to-day activities demonstrated the enormous power and money that came with his status. With a net worth of about $1.4 trillion, the royal family in charge of Saudi Arabia is 16 times wealthier than the royal family in Britain. There was no shortage of magnificent modes of conveyance available to King Abdullah. There were Rolls-Royces, Bentleys, and Mercedes-Benz limousines among the automobiles that were part of his fleet of vehicles. These automobiles were among the most costly and elegant automobiles in the world. The monarch relied on his private planes for longer flights, which were outfitted with the greatest interiors and amenities to ensure a comfortable and secure travel experience. The king's private jets were also equipped with the finest amenities. Some of these jets were modified Boeing 747s, while others were Gulfstream aircraft of a lower size. Giving to charity and being generous. While King Abdullah was known for his extravagant lifestyle, he was also well known for his generosity and his attempts to support charitable causes. His investments in educational and healthcare programs, both within Saudi Arabia and in other countries, totaled billions of dollars. The establishment of the King Abdullah University of Science and Technology (KUST) is evidence of his dedication to the development of educational and scientific research. In addition to this, he played a significant role in the funding of several humanitarian projects, which included the provision of assistance to nations that had been impacted by natural disasters and conflicts. Importance in regards to culture and religion. Within the realm of Islam, King Abdullah was an extremely important figure due to his position as the custodian of the two holy mosques. His religious responsibilities, which included supervising the annual Hajj trip and maintaining the holy towns of Mecca and Medina, encompassed his lifestyle, which was entwined with his religious obligations. It was necessary for him to strike a balance between the responsibilities of a modern monarch and those of a devout Muslim leader in order to hold this position. A leader who is visionary. In addition to this, King Abdullah was honored for his participation in the modernization of Saudi Arabia. The economy, the educational system, and the rights of women were all areas that he worked to improve through the implementation of a number of reforms. Through his initiatives, such as the Saudi National Dialogue, he sought to promote more mutual understanding and collaboration among Saudi citizens, as well as between Saudi Arabia and the rest of the globe. The massive oil deposits that were discovered 75 years ago provide the governing monarchy with the majority of its income, transforming the nation's economy and making the House of Saud the richest family on the planet. A $1.4 trillion fortune, according to the House of Saud, is attributed to around 15,000 members of the royal family who reside in opulent palaces. Saudi Aramco, a state-owned oil corporation that is ranked among the most valuable and profitable in the world, is the foundation of the vast royal family's wealth. The family is well known for leading an amazing lifestyle, but they have also faced harsh criticism on multiple occasions for their wasteful, lavish, and pompous lifestyle. The family has had a difficult few years due to the contentious promotion of Mohammed bin Salman MBS to the role of crown prince. In an apparent power struggle that seems to be roiling at the edges of brutality and blackmail, MBS jailed a number of his family members, including his first cousins. This situation is reminiscent of the fictitious Game of Thrones book and television series. But in the politics of ambition and retaliation, there is a culture of wasteful and careless expenditure that flourishes. Here's a peek at the lives of the royal family, which includes them spending hundreds of millions on opulent extravagances like super yachts and private jets and funding Middle Eastern wars. Unrestrained luxury. The royal family employs gold-plated tissue paper that is taken from tissue dispensers and appears in everything from gold-studded super yachts, private jets, and palaces to gold-plated furniture. Fortune magazine dubbed the Chateau Louis XIV in France the world's most expensive home, and the prince paid nearly $300 million for it. The castle features 10 bedrooms, a movie theater, an outdoor and indoor pool, a wine cellar, and a translucent underwater chamber in its moat. July 14, 2011, aerial picture of an opulent private residence in Louveciennes, close to Paris. I'm not impoverished, I'm a rich guy. I am neither Mandela nor Gandhi. Regarding his expenditures and personal life, MBS told CBS, I'm a member of the ruling family that existed for hundreds of years before the founding of Saudi Arabia. After failing to purchase Manchester United, the Crown Prince is allegedly attempting to purchase a Premier League football team, which is thought to be Newcastle United. Numerous human rights organizations have contacted the Premier League, requesting that it prevent any English club from being sold to the Crown Prince. They cite the prince's dismal human rights record, which includes the murder of Saudi dissident Jamal Khashoggi, largest armaments buyer in the world. Saudi Arabia, according to the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, is the largest military spender by far in the Middle East. With tens of billions of dollars spent, it is also regarded as the world's largest importer of weapons. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is thought to have spent $67.6 billion in total in 2018, leading a coalition that is escalating the civil conflict in Yemen. 2015 saw the start of a military operation in the poorest Arab state by Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, purportedly with the goal of restoring the control of the Yemeni government, which had been forced to escape the country due to Houthi militants. After 5 years of fighting, the alliance has not been able to drive out the Houthis from most of the country despite superior air power. The rebels still hold control of Sana'a, the capital. The UAE has supported separatists in the south in their effort to establish a state independent of the Yemeni government, not content to just drive away the Houthis. Yemen is facing a cholera epidemic and is on the verge of starvation, partly as a result of the Gulf powers' assistance. Approximately 2 million children under the age of 5 are suffering from acute malnutrition and need medical attention since the conflict intensified in March 2015. The Yemeni civil war has claimed the lives of over 100,000 individuals, including civilians slain by Saudi airstrikes. In Sada, Yemen, on August 13, 2018, mourners attend the funeral of individuals, mostly children, killed in an airstrike by a coalition led by Saudi Arabia on a bus in northern Yemen. President Donald Trump of the United States made remarks on a school bus that was struck by Saudi airstrikes in 2018. It seems like a very bad circumstance. It was a horror show to witness something like that, the incident with the bus and the kids, therefore I detested witnessing it. That was basically people that didn't know how to use the weapon, which is horrible. In addition to their involvement in the Yemeni civil war, Saudi authorities' actions toward Qatar, Egypt, and Libya exacerbate regional instability. His lifestyle was a rare combination of affluence, duty, and generosity. King Abdullah ibn Abdulaziz Al Saud was a fascinating individual. He ruled with an unparalleled level of luxury, which was reflected in the huge palaces, costly vehicles, and private jets that he owned and operated during his reign. King Abdullah was noted for his philanthropic endeavors, which included making significant investments in education and humanitarian programs both within Saudi Arabia and around the world. This was despite the fact that he had an enormous amount of wealth. His position as the custodian of the two holy mosques highlighted the profound religious duties that he had, requiring him to strike a balance between the requirements of tradition and his objectives for the modernization of the country. A king who lived in unrivaled luxury while remaining committed to the advancement and welfare of his people and the Islamic world, King Abdullah left behind a legacy that is a testament to his extraordinary lifestyle. Don't miss out on more fascinating insights into the lives of the world's most influential figures. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Which extraordinary lifestyle would you like us to explore next?